Bring your full attention to three channels. Imagine, feel it's clear, it's open, ignorance is clearing, attachment is clearing, anger is clearing, three root poisons are clearing. So feel that clearing openness. So from below the navel until the crown, where the three channel is, when you bring your attention and openness, awareness there, just feel this whole straight center of body is clear. Gradually bring your attention narrow down to the central channel. Feel the central of your body from the crown to the navel. Central channel is very clear, open, luminous, warm. And as we sing our Mong, the power and the blessings of this mantra, feel this open channel in the central channel is more awakening, more vibrating, more lively. And that means your central of your body is feeling more lively. Sing with power, joy, with energy, and then feel this, the central channel, central of your body, it's awakening, feeling more and more alive. And it's not only central channel is feeling alive, but then the vibration from there, it's rest of your body in every organ, every cell. It's giving that nourishment and energy. Feel that. Just for a moment, rest in that space. Gradually bring your attention closer to your heart chakra, center of your body. Feeling nothing, feeling something, feeling blockages, feeling pain, feeling joy. Whatever it is, just bring into a full awareness. Bring a wider awareness in your life, in your heart, and just realize if there is any deep wounds, any pain, any blockages, any conflict. Not get into the stories, but being aware of the stories helps to connect the real energetic blockages, which is in your own energy center of the heart, which is blocking maybe your artery, maybe which is making you feel lonely, making you feel helpless. And these emotions are right in you, in the heart chakra. So be aware of that fully. And what if the stories are coming, not get into stories, because stories should help you to connect with that, not lose the connection of actual blockages. See, feel, connect. As you're being aware, as you can see, feel, and be aware of these blockages, emotions, thoughts, wounds, pains, we breathe in, deep in and hold, like when we do this as a second Tsalung exercise, hold in the heart. It's like a clean water in the vase. And then we do the movement of the second Tsalung. As you exhale out, imagine, feel you are clearing all those things which you are just being aware of. Repeat this. Each time, each exhalation, they are clearing more. You are feeling more clear space, more open space. Feel that. Repeat 3 times. Exhale slowly, deep, and rest. Rest in that cessation, a new space of clearing those old pains. Once again, be aware of those wound, pain, blockages. Maybe they have shifted a little bit, changed a little bit energy, but whatever is present condition, be aware of that, feel, connect. And as we breathe in again, feel more fresh air, fresh energies, like a medicine, and pouring into the heart. and clearing those toxic out through exhalation, deep, slow exhalation. So once again, imagine, feel your heart is clearing more, opening more from those deep, different layers of toxics are clearing. Always, continuously, your attention is fully at heart, on the heart, in the heart. One last time, whatever remaining that these wounds, blockages, discomfort, effort, be aware, and we do one last exercise to clear them. And feel deep sense of trust. It can clear, it will clear. Feel that trust. No matter how old it is, how deep they are, it can be cleared. Now allow your heart to rest. Stay connected. Now feel your heart is more open. It's clear. The light of awareness bring to your heart in the heart. When you bring your full attention of your awareness, it's the light of awareness. When it's aware of it, it illuminates that sacred space in your heart. Feel that. So there is a connection, there is a light of awareness. So this light of awareness, it's like, remember we said, it's like all the essence of all the element. It is the water, is it a sun, it is the air, it is the earth, it's everything. So bringing that light in that heart, sacred space, the deepest flower of your heart is growing, it's flourishing. Imagine. Now make sure you stay, attention and awareness are connected to the heart, and feel that presence of light illuminating, and breathe deep, like what we say, breathe in and hold for a moment, breathe out comfortably, like 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out, 4 second rest. If that feels comfortable, a little longer, a little shorter, but not effort, just resting deep. And you are not just breathing, but breathing from the heart. So the air goes in the heart, with awareness, air goes out of your heart, and then there's a space, resting space in your heart. And feel the Salavya mantra is supporting your breath and your awareness. Allow your heart to fully rest deeper. Quality of your breath, it's subtler. The awareness of your mind is much purer. And to feel that light of awareness fully present in your heart. Your heart is illuminated with this pure light in that clear space. Just feel that light. It's like a quality of spacious, luminous, warm hug. Breathe deep, continuously, same way, but very comfortable way. Pay closer attention to longer, slower exhalation, like your whole tension in every muscle, every cell, every organ is dropping into deep, deep sense of stillness, silence, peace, feeling absolutely safe and blissful. Feel the joy in your heart. See the smile in the face of the heart. Imagine like the flower of the heart is glowing, flourishing. So how are you feeling? So do you feel like any different in this chest area, heart area, either it's a physical area or emotional sense? Yes? Everybody? So, Instead of my question is not instead of saying how do you feel in general, I'm talking about the heart energy center. It's very specific, right? Specific location. So 5 different Tsalung exercise, its role of opening, clearing and opening 5 different energy centers, right? So we just work on the heart right now. So it should be, the differences should be felt clearly in the heart. The whole Tummo teaching practice is pretty complex, right? What is this? You can think about you're receiving wonderful teaching. Maybe not always easy to receive this teaching, not always it is easy to receive this way, even though it might be a little difficult to understand. You can say, okay, I'm going to try my best. But there's a lot of support. If you look at awakening the sacred body, that's basically part of the Tummo. If you look at awakening the luminous mind, it's basically part of the Tummo. So it's like a more simplified version of these teachings. It's quite amazing to think about, all these ancient masters, no running water, no electricity, no coffee machine, no telephone, nothing, cave and Tsampa on water. But thinking this kind of complex way, it's amazing. If you went to visit in a cave, to them you would look like they don't know anything. But this is the level they are thinking, evolving, their inner development, inner understanding. In science today, with all this technology, powerful computers finally catching up, even catching up pieces, not complete picture like this, only on a Nirmanakaya level, physical level, temperature level, on the heartbeat level, not beyond beats. They're definitely talking about beyond breath. Breath is very important, but deeper meditators, they go beyond the breath. But I'm not recommending anyone here go beyond the breath. So if you remember, in the earlier, in the beginning of the Tummo teaching, when they were talking about the Tsa Lung Tigle, when they're talking about the channels, the wind, and the Tigle, remember? Too long ago to remember, right? And when they're talking about the 9 winds, for example, the burn essence wind, the innate awareness wind, awareness wind, conceptual wind, karmic wind, emotional wind, disease-causing wind. You remember all those different winds? 9 winds. We are talking 5, 6, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Science has no way of measuring anything. You're going to measure the heartbeat, but how do you measure the wisdom wind? What I'm trying to say here is, what we don't understand, it should not be a problem to trying to understand more. So, does that make sense? So it's not like, I don't get it, I don't understand, I don't know what they're talking about. That should not prevent your little trust, little trying. And they should not prevent that. Let's say one very simple thing, right? We all know connections are very important. Every single moment, we are all seeking a connection. That makes sense? Maybe it's love, maybe it's food, maybe it's acknowledgement. We're seeking for connection. And even like children, when your mother holds the baby, the physical contact, there's more nourishment with that contact than maybe the food. Without food, maybe not, might not survive, but without too much food, the contact is more important for nourishment, what I'm trying to say here. In any relationship, the contact is more important. Sometimes they're painful. Sometimes they are fun. Sometimes they are joyful. But losing contact is not good. Then you get lost. So if you look at these practices, like what we did here, okay? Just simply what I'm saying, attention and awareness. Attention, you understand, right? When you're with someone, or you know someone is paying attention to you or not, or someone is connected to you or not. We understand that. So when there is no, when you don't feel attention, when you don't feel connection, the relationship is different. You cannot share something, or you cannot feel something from the person. We know that very well.
I dobrze to znamy.
But bringing simply attention here in the heart, a clear attention. It's not like I'm thinking about my water. No, very clear attention. Clear attention. Like a mother giving attention to the child. Even the look of the mother. Mother looks at the child. So much energy is transmitted. And when mother touches the child, so much energy is transmitted. Child feels safe, feeling home, feeling nourishment, feeling so much thing, and receiving so much thing from that contact to the mother. Would you agree with me? Yes? But I mean, usually, mother carrying baby, walking around, you say, okay, one of those mothers. But it's not like that. Just if you really pay close attention, what kind of exchange and transmissions are happening? Measurable. So same way here. Your awareness is like the mother. Your unmature, abandoned, painful, fearful heart is the child. So bringing the attention here, not very difficult to do it, but for us hard to imagine the benefit and the power of that attention. So then if you look like the wind, so let's say breath and the wind. So breath, clearly we understand, so-called rhythmic breath, in and out. Yeah. As we said, like 23,000 times a day, it's a breath. And you need to breathe. If you breathe better or breathe slower, deeper, that's a very hard, what do you call it, like the variability of heart is more, as they say, it's healthier, so it has its function, right? And but the wind, then you can see like when they talk about the 9 winds. So first, for example, maybe first 2 winds. I'm not sure it has anything to do with the breath. Breath still seems like a very samsaric, because breath keeps us alive. Without breath, we will die. So it is still conditioned by the death, mortality. Let's leave this. What I'm trying to say here is attention has a lot of power, which is not necessarily breathing. That's what I'm trying to say. My point I'm trying to make it, we're getting a little complicated, but when I'm looking at someone with openness, with respect, with warmth, energy exchange is happening. But it's not called breath. I'm not breathing to you. I'm not breathing you. I'm not breathing. It's not a breath, but it is a wind. Or even when I'm breathing out and end up deep, like dropping, deep, like if we hit the ground, the base, I'm in that space. I'm not breathing that moment for 1 minute. I'm trying to measure, I can more or less 1 minute I can hold. I'm not breathing, but the wind is still there. The wind of awareness is there. The wind of bliss might be there. Making sense? I don't want to put you all asleep here. So, like practice we just did with the heart. Trying to do that. Is it simple enough? What we just did is simple enough? Or it's too simple that you're not interested? You want a complicated one? We have one more left tomorrow morning. I'm just preparing for tomorrow. So, attention, open attention.
Otwarta uwaga.
Clear connection. Breathing from the location. Opening up from that energy center. So, like in the Tsalung, remember Tsalung? Like when they talk about the wind. So, in the heart, joy, for example. Joy is one of the qualities of the heart. When heart is fully open, it's illuminated. When there's a warmth there, that you don't need to do anything to feel joyful. When you're doing something to feel happy, it's already a D-grade version of happiness. Think about the purest happiness has nothing to do with doing, only has to do with being. your being in your heart, the flower, the joy of the heart is flourishing. So the joy, the energy center of the heart, clear on a physical level, which means even artery, right? I'm sure, it's one of the subtle and one of the best subtle way of cardio exercise. No question about it. For me, it's no question about that.
I takie
If you think about cardio exercise, Tibetan, we don't think about cardio exercise. But even though we don't think that way, it does say this practice will make you live longer. In the Majid, that's what it says. Imagine, like, often people say feeling lonely. When you're at home in the heart, you don't feel lonely. You're with your heart.
Jesteś
People feel maybe
w sercu.
dislocated, how you say, you're in the wrong place, no home. When you're in your heart, you're at home. That understanding, that trust need to be there, then that's what it is. So there's so much to be understood in this teaching, no? How's your breathing going? How many of you have randomly exercised that deep, slow breathing, not during practice? I know you're doing it. I hope you're doing it. But when you're not practicing formally, how many people tried? How do you feel? So I hope that all of you are feeling good with this Tummo teaching and practice. And even though some new people might be a little bit overwhelming, but what you don't understand, don't worry about it. Are you having a good time? Too hot, too cold, some complaints? we are practicing Tummo.
Ale musi być ciepło, praktykujemy Tummo.
Expect it to be hot. Okay, so that's fine. So let's sing for a few minutes A Om Hum with a lot of energy and what else? A lot of joy. All the opening and joy energy you feel in your heart, you have to kind of let it get out somewhere, right? So that's the singing is the way to get it out. Let it go out through all the cells and all the body and, let it move. Feel that warmth and joy in your heart. Since there's a lot of space, a lot of awareness, a lot of warmth, let's look at in our life, people or person, friend, family, whoever you have a little conflict, challenge, bring that person up and look at from the eyes of openness, the eyes of the awareness, eyes of the warmth. Look at that person. Imagine and feel what this person might be going through, suffering, pain, health challenges, financial challenges, relation challenges, whatever the challenges, many suffering, pain this person might be going through. Something that something, just be open to know and feel the pain of that person. Empathy. Feel the pain of that person and feel empathy, deep empathy. Feel the care and compassion. And also at the same time, in your own heart, let those pain melt with the warmth of care and compassion. As we dedicate our merit and practice to that person. Each one of you dedicate to that person. May that person suffer less. May that person find more happiness, more peace in life.